When we talk about using the power of steam to clean, that's water. There's no chemicals involved here. That is what you do. All you do is put water in and you let the machine do the work. Now, I will tell you with this cleaner today, all of the different attachments that you are getting, we're going to go through those, but you can look this up. This exact model, the 915e, and I will tell you, I did my research. This is the lowest price you will find anywhere. There's another company that's having some deals and things going on. It is more expensive there. It is more expensive everywhere else. Here at HSN, you are getting this at a birthday price for under $100 or $20 to get home on a FlexPay. All 18 attachments, including the coveted wallpaper steam plate, something I've never seen before, but listen, if you're trying to get the wallpaper off the wall, that is what you want to use. We're gonna get into how you use it, all the attachments. I want to bring in our brand ambassador. Linda Lyde is with us. How are you, Linda? It's good to see you.
I love the chartreuse.
Oh, thank
Beautiful.
you.
Yeah.
Marla Wynn, we had it in our first hour today. I had to go with the kiwi.
That's right. That's right.
But this is, I mean, talk about impact of something. Lowest price I found. This is $60 off, and it works. It's water.
Yes. Well, you know, we learned a lot about germs, didn't we, a few years ago,
yes, we did.
right?
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but at that time, I did buy a lot of chemicals and stuff like that because I'm like, oh my gosh, we have to. Steam is one of the best ways to kill germs, right? So not only are you going to sanitize, you're going to deodorize different places in your home. Now, the nice thing about Wagner, first of all, they've been around for over 75 years, Wagner.
Oh, wow.
They have been making consumer products, commercial products too, but this, your steamer is only going to be as good as the actual boiler itself, and they have a stainless steel boiler. Now, little tip, because this has been sitting, I've been waiting, and when you wait for steam, it actually settles in the hose, so you want to bleed it out first. Let's say you turn this on, and you went to go get some coffee. You're just going to bleed it out. You can put this in your sink, your toilet, your bathroom. But now look at my steam now that's coming in. Now I'm ready to do my shower door, right? Now, a lot of us have these shower doors that are, you might have like, I don't know, possibly soap scaling. You might have calcium, lime, whatever it is, you're going to be able to not only clean, you're going to deodorize it, but look at this, cleaning with the Squeegee.
Oh my
now,
gosh.
I have a little bit of mist up here, and I have the Squeegee, but look at this. Look at the difference, okay? This is going to get, without any kind of chemicals, it's going to get all of that soap that's super hard to get off. I noticed that that's pretty hard to get off for me anyway, because we have hard water. I know in New York we have hard water, in Florida it's everywhere.
It's a hard water, but it's also our conditioner, right? Like for me, like I've got long hair, listen, that stuff is flinging everywhere. It's the shampoos, it's all of the stuff that we use, right? And then it just gets on the windows and the walls in the bathroom.
Absolutely, yeah. But now you're going to be able to get all that off with very little elbow grease. All you're going to do is use the power of steam. Now, what's nice about the Wagner is that you're going to be able to do everything. Look at the steam on this. I mean, how about that? Look at that.
I think Lou said that's dragon's breath.
Except it smells good.
Yeah.
All you're going to use is your water. Now, let's go over here and let's look at our kitchen, because this is also where you don't want to put any chemicals. You're going to be cooking here, so you don't want to have any chemicals here. Now, you just put the steamer on, and you're going to use, we have 18 different attachments, and you're going to use these attachments to get all of the grease and the grime. And you know that when you start to cook, what happens? You start to then lift up all of the grime, the grease that has been baked in on that. And I don't know if you can get a close-up there, but this is now nice and clean. Okay, so now, how many of you use any kind of oven cleaner? Do you clean your oven?
Well, listen, I think some of them have it built in, right? But every time I clean it, and maybe you at home have done this too, your food smells and tastes funny.
Yeah.
After, that's the chemicals.
Exactly. And if you do self-cleaning, it takes forever. And I don't think it really cleans that well.
It doesn't actually do anything.
I don't think it does
I think
either.
it says self-clean, but I don't know what it's really doing.
And it runs your electric bill up, right? Or your gas bill up. So we're going to use the Wagner steamer to clean our oven. Now look at this. I'm just going back and forth. And I think one of the hardest ways to get some of the grime off is on that window itself. But what the steamer does is it breaks apart all of that baked on. And think of you're cooking at 400, 350, 450, and look at this. And now this is squeaky clean. And that's without using any chemicals, without putting it on forever.
I mean, this is a really great package. I want to kind of show you, I'm going to come back here to take a look to see everything that you're getting. So you're actually getting the Wagner steamer. So this is the actual steamer itself, that extra long cord or hose that you are getting with it, and the 18 attachments. So everything that you're seeing Linda use, that is what you are getting with it. I want to remind you of this price today. It is our birthday price. It is under $100 for the unit with all of the attachments included, okay? This is the lowest price you will find anywhere. I did my research. It is free shipping as well, $20 to get it home. I would say if you've been using chemicals, if you've been trying to find something that is going to get that soap scum off in the bathroom, that's going to be able to cut through all the grease and all that grime in the kitchen, you haven't found that because the chemicals don't work. This is water. This is not harsh chemicals. It's using the power of water to steam and deodorize and, of course, sanitize. So it's really a no-brainer if you haven't tried it before. I just want to make sure everyone knew, Linda, with that they're getting every single attachment that you are using as we're doing these you're doing these demos.
Absolutely. And that's the thing. And the nice thing too is that you have this easy release. You just push this button and it comes right off there. That is what I like. Anything that's going to be an easy release on that. Now I'm using the nylon brush that you get with your steamer, and you get a couple of these, right? And let's now, I don't know why it is. I feel like I'm not that messy of a cook, but on the bottom of my pans, they get brown, right? How do you clean it? If you use any kind of, and we spend a lot of money on our cookware, but if you use any kind of scrubbing tool, then you're going to possibly scratch up your nice pans that you've spent a good bit of money on. Well, when you steam clean your pots and pans on the bottom, look at that. And you can even see the writing. It gets it that deep, and you're going to go back and forth on this, because as you do that, remember, this is super duper hot and it has pressure on it. So you're going to just keep scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing until that is clean. Now, I know this is the sink, but how about also in your bathroom? People who do not brush their teeth very
that would be my kids. That would be my kids,
right?
It's everywhere.
I was going to throw the kids, but sometimes the partners do too. But you can start to clean this. You can clean it around the base of your faucets. You can also clean the grout, and you can clean your mirror too. The mirror is something that you're going to probably want to use with your squeegee as well. Okay, let me take this off and let me talk about the germs you don't see, because if you cooked any chicken or some pork or beef or whatever and you use the cutting board, you can't see anything. Let me just show you. Looks pretty clean, doesn't it? Looks fairly clean to me. Although, when I put the black light on it, look at everything that shows up there. Okay, so we clean it with, chemicals, and you don't really want to clean it with chemicals because you're going to be cutting food on here. So you take your Wagner steamer and you give it a good steam. Let me hold it like this. And you're going to go back and forth on it. And I like to do this for a good, especially if you have a wood cutting board as well. I like to give it a nice, good steaming. Now, once that's done, you wipe it down. Let's wipe this down. Okay, and now let's put the black light on here. And there you go. There it is. And then this side is clean. So that's the kind of cleaning I'm talking about. You're going to clean it without chemicals. You're going to clean it with steam. And there's nothing quite like this. Okay, now
Linda, can I ask really quick, if we get this home, where do we put the water? How do we actually put the water in? What do we do?
So you're getting a funnel that will come with this, right? So let me just bring this here. Now, of course, I'm not going to open it because this is under a lot of pressure. You have the stainless steel boiler down in here. When this is nice and cool, before you plug it in, you're going to unscrew this, and you can put 40 ounces of water in here. 40 ounces of water, I can hold this for 40 minutes. Oh, 40 minutes of steaming. So you're going to be able to steam your clothes, it's floor to ceiling. So let's go over here now. And now we're going to, oh, you know what? Let me come over here. I want to do this block of ice for you.
Oh, we got ice?
Yeah, we have ice. Let me squeeze through here, and let me show you this ice, because this is kind of a cool, this is a really neat demo here.
And look how easy, like, she is interchanging those attachments. Remember, you're getting 18 of them. Can you show that again? What did you just do?
Oh, okay. Well, these pull off, right?
Yep.
Okay, these pull off.
It's one button?
And they push on. Yep. No, not even a button. Just, it's a groove.
Okay. I thought you saw the other attachment. I thought you pressed a button, but no, that's easy
The
then.
nozzles themselves go straight in.
Okay.
But this part here, there's a button here, and you push this down, and it releases it.
There we go.
Super quick.
Easy.
Super easy. I love that. Okay, let me just take this off. Now, can you see that this is a block of ice that's about an inch long? Can we get a jib on that? We see that? Okay, so I'm going to turn this just a little bit, just so you can see. Look at that. Okay, it's an inch there. All right, let me take your Wagner steamer and let me show you how quick you can blow right through here. That's why you want to bleed it out when it sits for a second. But if any other steamer, remember, you're not going to be able to do this. It's blowing straight through. So when I talk about steam, I'm also talking about power.
Look at that.
Look at this, okay? I'll do one more up here.
It's cutting right through there.
I'm making Swiss cheese of this. That's pretty fun. Okay, now I'm gonna squeeze back through here, and we're gonna go into the tub. All right, so when it comes to this, anytime that you're gonna be doing any kind of around your faucets or your tub or your tile, use your nylon brush that you're going to get. Okay, we got, oops, sorry about that.
Oh, no, you're good.
Okay, let me start from the top. And we're going to take the calcium, we're going to take the soap particles, scaling, lime scaling, and then we're going to go around our faucets as well. Now, hard water, and you might have a soap caddy on top of this too. And what happens with the soap caddies? They drip down, right? And so how do we going to just keep going back and forth? I'm going to clean this in a minute with a towel, but let's go here. Looks like somebody washed Fido. Or a really dirty kid. I don't know, I'm not sure. But you know that ring that I'm talking about that goes around your tub. You're going to take your Wagner steamer, you're going to take this nylon brush, and you're going to give that steam. I love this for the bathroom, and I'll tell you why, especially for the tub. For some reason, if you know, because you're in closed areas, you can get asphyxiated with the chemicals.
Oh, yes.
So this is super, super easy. And then, of course, we're going to wipe this down. But look how nice that is. It takes all that calcium off of there, and then we're going to wipe it down.
Well, and this is doing the work for you, right? You're not having to sweat. It's not elbow grease here. It is the power of steam. It is powerful, but all you have to do is essentially press the button, and then you're good to go. So whether you're doing your windows, maybe it's your floors, maybe it's in the bathroom, it's the stove, this is also going to clean, it's going to deodorize, it's going to sanitize, all of those hard to clean areas. All you have to do is put water in, let it get hot, and then go to town. Super simple to use, lowest price anywhere. This is under $100, $20 to get home on the FlexPay, and you are getting this with all 18 attachments. You can even use that one attachment you're seeing, right, that you saw a moment ago, where you can do your clothing. So think about, right, when you want to steam clean your clothes or just kind of get the wrinkles out, you can use it for that.
That's right.
I mean, this really has endless uses. Take it out to the car, clean the, in those cars, the seats and all those places. I just think the kitchen, the floor, the bathroom, like this is everywhere. I'm bringing it everywhere all over the house.
Absolutely. So the nice thing, you have a nice handle here. It weighs about 8 pounds, so it doesn't weigh that much. You're going to have a compartment that you're going to fit all of your tools in here, and of course your on and off button. Now, I'm going to bleed this. Remember, if it's setting here and you took, went out and got some coffee, don't use it right away. Just bleed it out in your toilet. and you'll see it has a little bit of water in there because what happens with steam when it cools down in the hose, it turns into water.
And it's an extra long hose, so that's
But
why.
now look at what I have. Okay, now we're going to do the floors, right? We did a lot of the inside of the house, but you can use this on the outside and the inside. I have a brush extension on here, and you're going to get this too, along with these two poles that come together, and now I have this nice handle for my floors. You can use the brush, you can use this on your deck, you can use it outside, and you get the microfiber bonnet that clips on here. See how it clips here? Now, when it comes to the floor, and this is like a wood laminate, it's a high-end wood laminate, and I'm going to pump this. I'm going to pump it slowly on the floor. Now, what happens on floors, right? A lot of times we have a tendency to use cleaners, and what happens to the cleaners? They stay on the floor themselves. And once you just pump this, notice I'm not keeping it on here, I'm pumping it slowly, and I'm taking off all the cleaners that I have used throughout the years, the waxes, whatever, with that hot steam and that pressure.
And you're sanitizing at the same time.
Sanitizing it without any chemicals. It's taking anything that's organic, the germs, the bacteria, you're going to remove that. So if you have your dogs running around, you have your little grandchildren, your babies, you can now have them safely be on that floor. Okay. Slate, marble, same thing. And the thing about marble and slate, sometimes you don't really see you don't see the shine anymore. It'll take off the shine with the cleaning products, you know?
You're not supposed to, right? There's certain things you're not supposed to put cleaning product on, and half the time, maybe we don't know what we're supposed to be using. You don't have to think with this.
Right.
You just have to use water. This is the power of water that turns into steam, which is powerful, right? But it's going to clean, it's going to sanitize, it's going to deodorize. So we're seeing it on the floors, from your marble to your hardwood to your laminate. But I want you to think of other areas in your home. Maybe you haven't gotten to the windows, or you tried and it wasn't getting clean enough. Maybe it's in the bathroom. It's all that soap scum and everything on the shower doors. Maybe, right, it's around the actual toilet. Listen, I live with boys, you know, and
Yes.
I got to clean in there too, right, and sanitize. This is going to be the way that you do it. At the lowest price you will find anywhere. It comes with 18 attachments. Wagner has been around for 75 years. They are known for their power steamers. $20 gets this home. Free shipping and handling. You have 30 days. Get it home and try it out. It will literally be a lifesaver for you in everything that you're cleaning. Get rid of all of the different cleaning chemicals. Use this.
Absolutely. And you're right, around the toilet especially, you're going to love this, because what it does is not only does it clean, but it's deodorizing, it's sanitizing. You might want to use this in your car. You can use this on the windshield in your car. Maybe if you bought a used car, you might want to steam the seats. You might want to steam all those things. But look at this. Look how nice this is. I have a little bit of humidity still on there.
And remember, you are getting all of these attachments, so I don't want you to miss this. Lowest price you will find anywhere. Free shipping and handling. $20 gets it home on a FlexPay. All 18 attachments. Use the power of steam to clean and sanitize everywhere in your home and beyond. 908-529 is the item number. Linda, thank you for hanging out with me this morning.
You.
And thank all of you for spending time with us this morning as well. I'm going to be back on HSN Today tomorrow, and I have a special guest. Do you know who it is? Take a guess. Let me know in the chat, and I'll let you know tomorrow morning, but don't go anywhere. My girl Tamara is going to be up next. I'll see you tomorrow.
Let's chat about getting some of the best deals on the